How to store fresh or dried lemongrass. Does it need to be refrigerated to retain its flavor? Can it be frozen when fresh? In this video, we'll talk a bit about storing lemongrass to prevent it from spoiling too quickly. Ways to store lemongrass. In the case of dried lemongrass, it's like other herbs. You should keep it at room temperature, in a dry, dark, and cool place. It's important to keep it away from sunlight or heat, as they will spoil the dried lemongrass. At room temperature, dried lemongrass will last up to 3 years without going bad. To increase its shelf life, store it in an airtight container. Fresh lemongrass should be wrapped in a damp paper towel and placed inside a plastic bag in the refrigerator. It can last up to 14 days without spoiling. Can lemongrass be frozen? Yes, you can freeze lemongrass just like you would with basil and other herbs. First, wash it, remove any bad parts, and cut it. Let it dry in a colander, making sure it dries completely. If necessary, use paper towels to help with drying. Once it's dry, place it in freezer-safe bags, such as Ziploc, and store it in the freezer. Another method is to chop it and freeze it in an ice cube tray with a bit of water. Once frozen, remove the cubes, transfer them to a freezer bag, and place them back in the freezer. Fresh lemongrass in the freezer will last up to 6 months without going bad. How to know if it's spoiled? In the case of dried lemongrass, it typically doesn't spoil, but it can lose its flavor and won't give the same aroma to your dishes. To check if it's still good, rub a bit in the palm of your hand and smell it. If it doesn't have any aroma, it's time to discard it. Also, be mindful of mold, as it's dangerous to your health. If it's fresh lemongrass, it usually loses its natural color and becomes limp. If you notice anything wrong, discard it.